The shelter was closing in 10 minutes, and in the very last kennel, an old dog pressed his nose against the bars, watching the only person left in the building walk toward the door. Nobody had stopped at his kennel in 11 months. What happened in those final 10 minutes is story number 1, but stay until the end, because story 7 is the reason this video exists. His name was Duke, 12 years old, gray around the muzzle, returned twice for being too quiet. Too quiet. As the volunteer reached for the light switch, she heard something she had never heard from Duke's kennel. A single, soft bark. She turned around. He was standing, tail moving slowly, eyes locked on hers. It felt like he was asking one last time. She missed her bus that night. The paperwork took 20 minutes. Duke slept in a real bed for the first time in 11 months, and every night after that. She did not rescue Duke. They rescued each other. 4 adoptions. 4 returns. Too anxious, the first family said. Barks at night, said the second. By the 4th return, Roscoe had stopped walking to the front of his kennel. Then a man came in who did not say much. A veteran, home for 2 years but not really home. He sat on the floor of the kennel and did nothing. 10 minutes. 20. Roscoe crossed the kennel and put his head on the man's knee. The man signed the papers that afternoon. His mother says her son sleeps through the night now. Some dogs are not too anxious. They are just waiting for someone who understands what anxious feels like. Bella was born blind. At the shelter, families watched her bump into the water bowl and moved on to the next kennel. For 2 years, everyone moved on. Then, an older man stood in front of her kennel for a long time. He did not wave or call her name like the others. He just started talking, softly, about nothing. The weather, his late wife. Bella walked straight to his voice and sat down. The staff explained she was blind. "I know," he said. "She does not need to see me. She needs to hear that I am staying." Bella mapped his entire house in 3 days. She has never once bumped into his favorite chair because she is usually already on it. For 6 years, Rex knew exactly how far the world went. 12 feet, the length of a rusted chain in a dirt yard. Rain, snow, summer heat. 12 feet. When rescuers finally arrived with bolt cutters, Rex did not run. He stood still, shaking, staring at the open gate like it was a trick. One rescuer knelt in the mud and waited with her hand out. It took 40 minutes. Then Rex took 1 step past the 12-foot line. Then another. The video of his first real run, ears back, mouth open, flying across a field, has been watched by millions. But the part that matters is the first step. Courage is not the run. Courage is the step. Adoption? Day at the shelter. Ghost had been there so long, the staff joked he was furniture. He never approached the front of his kennel, not for anyone. In the corner stood a little girl who was not running with the other kids. She had not spoken much since her father's funeral. And Ghost, the dog who never approached anyone, got up, walked to the front of his kennel, and lay down as close to her as the bars allowed. The girl sat down on the floor across from him. They stayed like that, 2 quiet souls, saying nothing. Her mother signed the papers in tears. Some love does not use words. 7 dogs nobody wanted. 7 homes that would not be the same without them. If one of these stories stayed with you, share this video with someone who loves dogs, and subscribe, because every day we tell the stories of the dogs that the world almost missed. And if you are ever thinking about adopting, walk to the back of the shelter. That is where the best friends wait the longest.